So here we have the Mini Countryman Cooper S All 4, so the four-wheel drive version. On a 12 plate, as you can see. I'm going to start off by showing you around the outside of the car, and then we'll hop in and run through some controls on the inside. From the outside of it, you can see it's a 5-door car with black alloy wheels to match the roof and mirror caps. We're going to start off inside the boot area first of all. As we approach the back of the car, you can see we have the parking sensors there. Plenty of boot space as well, along with the 3 individually folding rear seats that you can, of course, fold down to give you extra space. And this boot section, you can also lift that tray up and remove it to give you even more space again. Okay, so we're just going to work our way back around to the front of the car, and then we'll hop in and run through some controls on the inside. But now that we've done a full circle of it, you can see it's in lovely condition the whole way round. Just briefly before we climb in, I think it's well worth seeing the interior from this exterior point of view. There's plenty to run through on the dashboard, so let's hop in and we'll do that now. Okay, now that we're inside the car, we're going to start with the dials first of all. We have the rev counter, the digital readout for the speedometer, as you can see, and then the main trip computer, which includes the total miles of this car. There's 78,662. You can change information displayed directly above that by pressing a button on the end of the indicator stalk. If we back out to the steering wheel, we have stereo and phone controls, and then cruise control over on the right hand side, and in the center you'll find the main speedometer for the car and the fuel gauge, and of course the stereo. So we have the volume over on this left hand side. The mode button will allow you to change between AM and FM radio, DAB, CD player, auxiliary input and USB input. The menu button is where you'll pair your phone up, amongst other things, as you can see. Working our way down from that, we have the CD player. We then have the climate control, so you can adjust the fan speed, the temperature, of course, the direction the air is being distributed in. When you're happy with those settings, your air conditioning is on at the moment, so that's off, back on again, or hit auto. The car will now take control of the fan speed and direction of the air to maintain the temperature you've asked for, which you can hear and see that it's doing. Press auto again, you go back to whatever setting you had that on previously. We have our electric windows, so driver side, front and rear, passenger side, rear, front. Deadlock, so you can lock and unlock the car doors from the outside. We can turn off the traction control. We can turn off the stop and start. This car is designed to cut out when it's stationary in traffic to save you fuel. The system's off when that light shows. You can put the car in sport mode. We can lock the rear windows, so for child safety. And then we have front and rear fog lights as well. The 6-speed manual gearbox and our auxiliary and USB inputs for your music connections. All that leaves me to say is thank you for taking the time to watch this video. If you'd like to come and see the car for yourself and have a test drive, please feel free to give us a call here at Glenbourne's. We'd love to hear from you soon.